This video is for the app prototype directions. First, what you're going to do is in a slideshow, you're just going to add a title such as Movie Recommendations App. And then you're going to click on the drop down arrow next to the plus sign in the top left corner. And you're going to choose a slide that has the title only. So then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to type in something like sample app. And then from here, we're going to click on this little icon that says insert image, and we're going to click on search from the web, and we're going to search for an image of an iPhone. All right, so then from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to find one and then click on it, and then it should appear. And I'm just going to make it nice and large. Then from here, what you're going to do, if you have a very dark screen and you want to change it, you can add a shape. So click on the little circle with the square, click shapes, and then click on the rectangle if you need to kind of make just like a blank background. But in this case, I already have kind of a blank background, so I don't really need that. But what I am going to need next is a text box. So you're going to click on the text box icon, and then you're going to click and drag to draw a text box on your screen. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually just going to show you really quickly. You want to add a couple of different text boxes to your work. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add more images. So you're going to click on the insert image icon, search the web. And then from here, I'm just going to look for some different things that I can put on my app. So for example, tap on the type of movie you want to see. Maybe for comedy, I'll have like a little laughing emoji. And then I'm just going to kind of repeat that with some of the different options that I have. So I basically want to design my entire screen. So um, something like what we see here. All right, so we've got little icons for comedy and action, and then we're going to get a couple other little icons for children. All right, and then we'll get one for romance. So that being said, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a completed app screen. So in my case, I'm doing a movie recommendations app. So then I'm going to have, my different icons, and we're going to make it so that you have all of the different screens that you need. So here's kind of the main screen right here. And then we're going to repeat adding images and text. So say, for example, on the next couple of slides. So you'll click on the plus sign to add more slides. And basically what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you have all of your slides done. Okay, so now you have all your slides done. So here's the sample app, and then there are 4 recommendations: comedy, action, children's, romance. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to click back over to the home screen, and we're going to add some links. So you're going to click on like one of your images. So say this is the image for comedy. Then you're going to click on the insert link button up here. And then from here, what you're going to need to do is once you've clicked on the insert link button, you're going to specify that you're going to link to slides in this presentation. And it's not coming up just yet. So hold on, let me try that one more time. Slides in this presentation. And then I'm going to link that to the comedy recommendation. I'm going to repeat that process by doing the action link to the action recommendation, the children's picture. I'm going to click to link that. And that's going to go, hold on, it didn't really show up there. So I'm going to link that to the children's recommendation, click on the romance, again, click on the link, slides in this presentation, and romance recommendation. All right, so now that being said, we've got all of the links on this first slide. And if we were to hit the slideshow button and see how it works, what would happen is if I clicked on comedy, it would bring me to my comedy recommendation. If I were to click on romance, it would bring me to my romance recommendation. Anyway, that being said, I'm just going to exit out of full screen. So next what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add some links to back to our home screen. So you're going to notice that when I designed each of the recommendations, I have, or on this one here, tap to return home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this text box, and I'm going to click on the link button, which is right here. And then I'm going to click on slides in this presentation, and then I'm going to go back to sample app. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that text box. I'm going to choose copy, and I'm going to go over to all my other recommendations. I'm going to hit paste. All right, right click or 2-finger click, paste to finger click paste, and it's going to paste the link along with it. So now if I were to click on my sample app slide and I click on slideshow, let's say, for example, I click on action and then I get my action recommendation. I click on tap to return home and it actually brings me home. I click on children's, tap to return home, and it actually kind of works like a real app. So then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on the last slide, and then we're just going to click on the new slide with layout, and we're going to add a title and body slide. Now, we're not going to have anything just on this slide yet. We're going to be learning about that in the next assignment, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to click back over to the sample app slide. We're going to add a text box, and we're just going to put it down in the bottom right corner, and we're not going to put it on the app itself, but we're going to say click here to learn about the 4 parts of this app. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to click and drag to highlight the text. We're going to click on the insert link button, slides in this presentation, and then you're going to go over to the last slide. So in which case, for me, it's slide 7. You're then going to click on the border of that text box. You're going to copy it. So either Control C or right click to finger click and choose copy. And then you're going to go on each of your recommendation slides and then paste. So I'm just clicking on them and hitting Control V in order to paste them. So then basically what would happen is if you were to go and do the slideshow again, you would click on one of the types of movies you want to see. So say you wanted an action flick, you'd click on that. You can either tap to return home or click here to learn about the 4 parts of this app, which is going to be a blank slide right now. But we'll be going over what's going to be on those slides in the next assignment.